In the world of football, midfielders are often seen as the engine of the team, bridging the defense and attack, orchestrating the game from the shadows. But one man brought artistry, intelligence, and elegance to the role, changing the very definition of what a midfielder could be. This man is Xavi Hernandez. Today, we're exploring the story of Xavi, a player whose vision, skill, and precision earned him countless trophies and admiration worldwide. Despite being at the heart of one of the greatest eras in football, Xavi was often seen as the understated genius, underrated yet instrumental, the silent architect behind his team's success. Xavi Hernandez I Cruz, better known as Xavi, was born on January 25, 1980, in Terrassa, Spain. From an early age, football wasn't just a sport for him. It was a passion deeply ingrained in his life. Xavi's father, Joaquim, was a former player, and he passed on his love and knowledge of the game to his son. By the time Xavi was 11, he had joined La Masia, Barcelona's renowned youth academy. Even as a young boy, Xavi was known for his intelligence on the field. He wasn't the fastest or the most physically imposing player, but his understanding of space, timing, and passing set him apart. He moved up the ranks at La Masia, where he learned the Barcelona way, a style of play that focused on possession, quick passing, and movement. Xavi made his debut for Barcelona's senior team in 1998 under manager Louis van Gaal. Though just 18 years old, he displayed a calmness on the ball that belied his age. As he established himself in the team, it was clear that Barcelona had found a midfielder who could control the game with a precision rarely seen before. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. As he developed his style, Xavi faced criticism for being too safe with his passing, often prioritizing ball retention over risky plays. Little did his critics know, this would become his greatest asset. For Xavi, possession was everything, and his game was about patience, precision, and playing the long game. As the years went on, Xavi became the linchpin in what would come to be known as tiki-taka football, a style based on quick, short passes that disoriented the opposition and relied on maintaining control of the ball at all costs. With Xavi at its core, Barcelona didn't just play football. They played a different kind of game, one that emphasized intelligence and teamwork over individual brilliance. In 2008, Pep Guardiola took over as Barcelona's head coach, and under his guidance, the tiki-taka philosophy reached its pinnacle. Guardiola, himself a former Barcelona midfielder, understood Xavi's value and built the team around him. Alongside Andres Iniesta and Sergio Busquets, Xavi formed a midfield trio that would dominate world football for years. Guardiola's vision aligned perfectly with Xavi's style, allowing the midfielder to thrive. With Xavi as the conductor, Barcelona didn't just win games. They dismantled their opponents with surgical precision. Opponents struggled to keep up with Barcelona's rhythm, and it was often said that if you could stop Xavi, you could disrupt Barcelona's play. But that was easier said than done. Xavi's brilliance wasn't limited to club football. In the late 2000s, Spain was a team with immense potential, but little to show for it on the international stage. Then, Xavi helped ignite a golden era for Spanish football that would see them conquer Europe and the world. It began with Euro 2008, where Xavi's leadership in midfield helped Spain play a dominant possession-based game that left their opponents chasing shadows. With his pinpoint passing and ability to dictate the tempo, Xavi led Spain to their first European Championship in over 4 decades. For his performances, he was named player of the tournament. But this was only the beginning. In 2010, Spain won their first World Cup, and Xavi was instrumental yet again. Spain's style was a reflection of Xavi's play, calm, composed, and ruthlessly effective. Game after game, he controlled the midfield, distributing the ball with surgical accuracy and creating openings that others couldn't see. Spain's victory was a testament to Xavi's role as a silent architect, and his legacy in international football was solidified. Spain's dominance continued with Euro 2012, where Xavi, despite being in his 30s, once again showcased his brilliance. By the end of the tournament, Spain had won 3 consecutive major trophies, a feat unmatched in football history. And Xavi was at the heart of it all. Xavi wasn't just a player, he was a blueprint for the modern midfielder. His ability to read the game, his composure under pressure, and his flawless passing were qualities that young players around the world tried to emulate. Many midfielders have since been compared to Xavi, but few have come close to matching his vision and mastery of the game. The philosophy of tiki-taka that he championed changed football at every level. Clubs and national teams alike began adopting possession-based tactics, trying to replicate the magic of Barcelona and Spain's golden years. Coaches and players understood that Xavi's style wasn't just effective, it was beautiful, an art form that could captivate audiences while dismantling opponents. Despite his massive achievements, Xavi remained humble and grounded, never seeking the spotlight. While his Barcelona teammate Lionel Messi and his Spanish teammate Andres Iniesta often received the headlines, Xavi was content to be the quiet genius in the background, pulling the strings and controlling the flow of the game. For fans who followed his career, Xavi wasn't just a great midfielder. He was the essence of what football could be, a player who won through intelligence, skill, and an unparalleled understanding of the game. By the time he left Barcelona in 2015, though winning the Champions League, Xavi had won everything there was to win in football, both at the club and international levels. After leaving Europe, Xavi continued his playing career with Al Sadd in Qatar, where he not only played, but began his journey into coaching. Today, he serves as a mentor to young players, teaching them the values of discipline, teamwork, and football intelligence, values that defined his career. Xavi Hernandez's story isn't just about a player who won trophies. It's about a player who showed the world a different way to play football, one where intelligence and skill trumped physicality, and where teamwork could conquer even the greatest of challenges. While Xavi may not have always received the individual accolades he deserved, his influence on the game is undeniable. For every fan who watched him play, Xavi was more than just a player. He was a symbol of excellence, humility, and mastery. As time goes on, Xavi's legacy only grows stronger. He may not have been the most flashy or the most vocal, but he was undoubtedly one of the greatest midfielders to ever play the game. Xavi Hernandez proved that you don't need the spotlight to be great. All you need is a love for the game, a commitment to your team, and the intelligence to play in a way that elevates everyone around you. In the end, Xavi's story is about the power of vision, both his ability to see the game in ways others couldn't and his vision for what football could be. And for that, he will always be remembered as a true legend of the game. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to GoalGist for more in-depth football stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.